let's just take that leap of faith.
Good morning, man.
Good morning.
We're starting the day off
At Pro Fitness Lexmond.
Oh, I was gonna say right, but
Oh.
As well. Let's go.
So today is actually a special day because this is not the only thing we're gonna do. This is just the start of the day, just a good beginning. I've been injured for over a month, so this is like the fourth session I'm doing since my injury. I'm totally fixed, so I'm building slowly again. But we're going back to Scheveningen as like the best vlog, and yeah, we're gonna pick something up because I finally did it. I closed the deal and we have a partner.
So, how was that? Fresh
Feels good, but a little bit sore from my kite session yesterday.
We just finished up the session and now we're heading home to freshen up because we're going on a journey to Scheveningen because we're going to pick something up and it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, we're going to the Vantage store and that's the place where it's all gonna happen today. So let's go home and let's go to Scheveningen. Okay, so we made it to Scheveningen. It's close to The Hague here in the Netherlands, and it's one of the beach towns. And yeah, the Vantage Kite store is over here. It's it's one of these actual physical stores here. And we already saw a Vantage Kite down there, and I think it's trying out or it's testing out. It might be the brand new model, so we're gonna see who it is. So let's go. So I do have some explaining to do. We're here at the Vantage store, actually we're at the seaside because we're talking for a bit. I've been working quite hard on closing a deal with a kitesurfing brand here in the Netherlands for over 1 year or maybe a year and a few months, and it just didn't happen. Like nobody was really interested. And the last few months I got in contact with Vantage Kites again. I've made a whole pitch, a whole idea, what we do with our team. They were actually open to give me a deal. So I actually bought a kite and I'll be sailing Vantage Kites this coming season and I can't wait to pick it up. So we're gonna go inside in the store and we're gonna pick it up and yeah, maybe there's someone who can tell you something about this kite. So let's go. As you can see, here is the brand new Vulture Gen 4 Plus that I got. But I'm not a pro and I cannot tell you a lot about it, but this is Casper and he can. So, Casper, take it away.
He's probably a pro kite surfer, but I know more about simulation parts and the design of the Vulture actually. Yeah, this is a Vulture kite, but besides the golden pins and the white DP material, the other material we implemented without the Dacron, there is a lot behind it actually. So it's not only the looks, but also the design behind it. So why did we choose actually this new material that like to change it and not only Dacron? It's actually to make the tip a bit stiffer. So the thing is, when the wind conditions are very high, when you're in very gusty conditions or the 50 knots, you really want to chase the world record. The problem is always that the tip deflects outwards, so you have a lot of pressure building up on the tip when you want to do a takeoff. So that's why we implemented a stiffer material which prevents this, and so we can switch the bridle position, the toe point we call it. We can move it upwards. So we have more surface area, so we have more momentum actually on the tip. So that's why we make it stiffer, and so we have more tip area actually, which we also call aileron from aircraft design. When you have more area here, so you can have faster turns and it's also stiffer for jumping. That's actually the implementation. Yeah, you can also take a look at the bridle. We redesigned the bridle also, which you can see here. We introduced more points, so we now have 7 points. Yeah, if I'm correct. 7 points on the bridle. So there is more stability. But besides stability, it's also important to have an on and off loading. So when you, for example, have a high angle of attack, so you pull the bar in, the angles always change a bit in the bridle. This also makes it more complex with this configuration, as you have more bridle attachment points. Simulating this bridle makes it a bit more complicated. The difficult part of designing this was if you have sheet outs, then the bridle is somewhere like this. And then you want to have a lot of center loading actually, so the kite flies above you. For example, if you end the loop, you do sheet out and then the kite flies over. But when you want to do sheet in, you want to move the tips. There we took a look in the simulations actually to have a lot of tip loading when you have sheet in like this. This was also something we redesigned actually. Besides the extra stability we added with the extra bridle attachment points. Yeah, the extra bridle attachment points and the new tip layout, those are the big improvements actually of the Plus, which progresses the top performance rider. So
Why did you guys choose to go with 3 struts instead of 5? Because it's quite popular to go with 5 right now.
yeah, true. 3 struts is a little bit lighter, so you have less material. And if you want to have a fast moving kite, then you have like really C-shaped kite, and then you don't need actually the extra 2 struts. So 3 is enough, and you have enough surface area here in the tip. And also with 3 struts, you can also have a bit more twisting. For this C-shaped kites, 3 struts is actually a perfect decision.
Because it's easier for the kite to move like this.
Yeah,
Right?
indeed. Yeah.
This is actually a full carbon fiber board. I've been told the core is always a really thin layer of wood, so it doesn't break. Because if the board was fully made of carbon fiber, it would like snap at some point. But now it's actually bendable. They have 2 different versions, and this one is way stiffer than one. It is actually the rocker, so the bending is bigger on this one than on this one. And what it does is, if you want to go bigger and if you want to go extreme, use like the carbon fiber stiffer board, because it's easier to make a big pop. And with the wood one, it's a bit smoother riding. And with this one, if you go over choppy waters, you'll feel it. You'll feel it in your knees, you'll feel it in your everything. And this one is a bit more comfortable. Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, let's pick up the kite.
Enjoy the kite. Yeah.
know.
So here you have the Vulture Plus.
Oh
Here you go. No
Look
more
at that
excuses.
stuff. No more excuses.
Do not loop. 50 knots.
No.
All possible.
Next up is the triple loop. You're just gonna
Excited,
pull it.
excited.
Just don't stop pulling it.
That will be in the next video.
Hey, let's go. Yep. Thank you. We have it.
Nice
We're gonna
Vulture
use
Plus.
it. It's finally in the car and I'm finally taking it home. I can't wait to test it out. But the weather in the Netherlands, it is looking great. Very great, because it's sunny and it's nice weather, and next week it's gonna be 24 degrees, but no wind. So for kite surfing, no bueno. We're just gonna wait for it, and soon we're actually gonna leave to the south of Spain, to Tarifa, and we're gonna test this motherfucking thing to the max out. Shoo! Shoo! Okay, you know how it works. But till then, it's just hoping for a day of wind that we can use it and test it. I hope the day will come, but we're not sure. And this is the end of this video and the end of this vlog. I want to thank you for watching. Actually, before you leave, join our Discord, join our community. It's full of like-minded people that love traveling, love entrepreneurship, love filmmaking, love lifestyle focus thingies. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram and on TikTok, because there's a lot of content coming as well. So thank you and see you in the next one.